Marantz Rantz, making you want to dance. Get it right. We're here tonight, guys. We got some things coming out, some updates, some announcements coming out. Whether they're going to be Palantir updates, GameStop updates, and of course your wannabe AMC trash. We'll talk that out tonight too. That was a great play. It was a great day. I'm blessed. Blay. That's a blessed day. I made up that word right now on the spot. Did you hear my word? I just went boom. Remember, my mind's speaking faster than the words that are coming out of my mouth. Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? I hope you do. Because I read some shit, bros. Oh my God, it was heartbreaking. Can I show it to you? Not that one. This wasn't heartbreaking. This is the rumor. We'll talk about it. You know, this thing. Do you hate me? This after I think I pinned the cord and I do everything right, and start checking up. You know what? What are the chances that I look down and I say, you know what? There's a green button on. Boom. I have to get this new cord. I keep saying I'm gonna do it all weekend. So I'm gonna go get it. You know what happened? World of Warcraft happened. I'm a real gamer. I can't take it. You guys are not me. You don't understand. TBC dropped. I went from level 1 to level 55. I'm 55 right now with a cap of 70. We got some problems, people. I'm on that shit. I'm the hottest hunter out there. I just want to just make this very clear. Before I ever was a GameStop YouTuber, whatever. I've been a gamer my whole life. If the catalog behind you doesn't prove it, all the games I got, you guys know I got all the shit. Gamer my whole life. But World of Warcraft is where I'm at. So when you don't see me live streaming, my bad, bros. Just a gamer. Funny. Somebody tried to tell me gaming was dead. No. I don't make hip-hop a dance. What? What does it say? Don't make me hop on my shadow priest. Saucy, you do whatever you got to do. Can I tell you guys something? I'm going to tell you guys this. There's somebody on this channel. Let me explain to you. I don't remember who. I don't have a good memory, okay? There was someone, when I said I'm going to start playing Diablo, I play Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction. Brand new, relaunch, reactivated. It's a really good game, resurrected as they called it. And so I go back to Blizzard, I get my account, boom. Someone on this channel said, Marantz, I got you, bro. And they made the game so enjoyable for me because they gave me a damn Enigma. The armor. It's the best armor you can have in the game, right? They give me an Enigma. Boom. It allows you to teleport from spot to spot. So as you play the game, you just teleport the whole map. It's amazing. It makes the game so fun. And imagine if you had to walk everywhere and do it all the old school way. But it's the best armor you could possibly have in the game. Amazing. Somebody from the channel gave me that for free. I didn't have to do anything. Well, that parlayed with everything else that I did while I was playing the game for years. I had so much gear. I had a Hodo. I had the Heart of the Oak. I had a Mara, the necklace. I had Soj, Stone of Jordan, the 2 rings. I had those. Arachnin belt. That time. I didn't even touch anything that time. I'm going to go crazy. So, my hammered in that I have with all the loot, all the best loot in the world. This damn microphone. Oh, this cord is it's done its job, guys. I've had this cord for 5 years almost, whatever. Maybe it did its job. I'm proud of it. Anyway, don't worry. I can see the thing. I know when it goes out, right? Yeah, you hear my sign language is stream, Holmes. ¿Sabes qué? From the 213. You know me. No. You guys don't know? Anyway, I'm just going to do the whole show looking down at the light. Stay on, light. You know what's up, Holmes? You know where you from, Holmes? Where you at, homie? It ain't for you. It ain't where you from. cord. I swear to you, I'll fight you right now. I can't believe I'm gonna go buy a cord right now, bro. This is how mad I am. I gotta get a new one. Where's my wife? Where's my daughter? My daughter's not even working today. If it was my daughter, I'd have her get it. Oh man. What's up, Vato? What you looking at on? Don't look at me, little puppet. Don't look at me. Yeah. It ain't even about that, Holmes. All right, check this out. Anyway. Sorry, I forgot where I was for a second. It was just flashbacks. Oh, you had to be there. Okay. Anyway. So I had all these great pieces of armor, all these great pieces in Diablo 2. Made the game so enjoyable for me. I didn't ask for anything and I didn't expect anything, but they were given to me for free. So when my son called me and said, Dad, you want to play World of Warcraft with me? I said, absolutely, son. This is a time for us to bond and be together and love each other. I mean, this is the greatest thing ever. Guys gaming together brings families together. And it's the best thing. It's the best thing ever. Families always get together and do their thing. Some of the best memories I have are me and my cousin Danon playing every night, or even my brother Rico coming to play with us, and my cousin Yuli. Like, there was all four. We used to all play together, and we've broken apart, and it's not even worth it anymore. But you find new things to do. So I thought it was pretty cool that what I did when my son agreed, because I'm a gamer that plays only one game at a time. I can't play multiple games. I don't consume it that way. I get very obsessed. I went to Diablo, the game, and I opened a game and I said, free for you. And everyone who came to the game was like, what's going on in here? They came to a little server that I launched. I launched an 8-man server and I said, free for you. And I proceeded to give away everything I own for free. Every single item. Here's for you. I put it in the trade window, and they were like, this can't be real. This guy's giving me a pally torch? This guy's giving me this? I gave him the godliest shit ever. Everything you could think of. Didn't matter. Perfect everything. Gave it all away. I wanted to make someone's day. And it was at the end, I saw some guy standing there. He's like, I didn't get anything. Oh, yeah, you did. I said, you need an Enigma? I got an Enigma, bro. Enigma. Not a mage plate Enigma. Nah, Arcanon, whatever it's called, the plate, the best one in the world. I said, I got it, man. I said, and you can have it. I bet that blows their mind. I bet that they can't imagine that they got this free loot that, like, it's going to change your gaming experience because it was given to me. I go, man, that's his channel. It's going to blow your mind. You get to come here and talk AMC, GameStop, Bed Bath & Beyond, Mullen Automotive, numerous other stocks. And they're out of this world. They really are. And you get all the info, and it changes your experience, and you got it for free. Nobody charges you $1 here. I'm not behind a paywall. No information is going to be behind a paywall that you should consume. I do that on purpose, guys. Ask the guys who have memberships to the show. They have a membership to the show to show me support. It's $3 a month. They're like, here you go, Marantz, $3, all for the education, the enjoyment, the entertainment. I'm a cheap date, bro. $3 a ticket. That's it. But you don't have to pay. It's free. What's the members only videos? Nothing. Just me talking about my day. Just say what's up. But all the info you want to consume is right there open. There's years of it for free. So it's pretty amazing how the universe works, right? I give away all the loot, make someone's day. They're going to enjoy the game for the rest of the years to come because they probably won't give away the loot the way I do things. So I'm playing WoW. I'm with my son. And I get a message. I get a DM. I don't know who it's from. I don't have a clue. In the game. And my name in the game is Marantz Rantz. That's it. Marantz Rantz. Here you go. But a dude named GameStoppers. That's his name on WoW. On the server I'm on. Comes to my server. His name's GameStoppers. And he sends me in the mail 500 gold, all the epic loot I could ever want, Craziest shit ever, bro. Just and a gift package. There's 5 free memberships for the show. And I was like, yo, this guy is giving me 500 gold and everything, and I'm starting out brand new. I'm as rich as can be. WoW is the World of Warcraft, not the women of wrestling. Yes. So, thank you for the 5 free memberships for the show. Yeah, you like giving. Check this out. So I get it, and I could just sit there and I could be the best gamer I could possibly be. You give me all the gold. You give me everything. I got all this shit, bro. I get an epic bow at like level 38, 37. I don't even know. I'm in raids right now, or I'm going to dungeons right now. Let me get the phrasing, the verbiage correct. But I'm in dungeons, and I'm out DPSing everybody by like 3x. And people are like, dude, why are you so geared? We just started on the server. The server just launched. And I'm geared like crazy because somebody transferred a character over and came with all this money. I'm like, shit. I gave it all away. Yeah. The gold? My son was there and I go, hey, Pop, here's what I got for you, man. I'm going to get you 150 gold so you can get your mount and you can get some of your training done. You can put a little gold away. Yeah, no problem. Hey, you got your other tune? Don't worry. I'm going to give you another 100 gold so you can do. Yeah, I just start giving shit away. I'm sitting on like 100 gold right now. Nope. I'm just doing what's right for the community, for my family. Everybody gets to enjoy. Everybody gets to eat. I'm going to do the same thing with you guys right now. When it comes to info, I'm not going to hold it in. I'm going to give it all away for free. It's going to be free game. You ever heard that phrase? I'm going to put you up on some game. Free game. Gang, gang. What are you talking about? Bang, bang. I'm from the deuce, whatever the hell the song is. If you don't know, don't worry. I just like 7-year-old request that shit at a party the other day. Excuse me, can you play Gang Gang? I said, no. No, it's a good song. BB&G. There you go. You guys know, not me. Bang! I love DPSing all over the end of the boss and a fungin. Sure. Ain't nobody out DPSing me, I'll tell you that. Anyway. Pretty crazy about what happened today. You guys see anything crazy happen? I did. But let's get to all the headlines we can. Let's get to all the nonsense we can. I didn't do much. Oh, you know what I did, guys? Something I hadn't done in a while. Look at the charts. Oh, by the way, that arrow up and to the right. Up and to the right. Marantz's the TA I do is just phenomenal, isn't it? Look at it. It's just up and to the right. We're hitting it. We're doing it. There's a stock out here. CRVS. You guys remember this one? CRVS is a pharmaceutical company that I talked about one day random in the chat to the group. And when I talked about this stock, it was here. So it was right here. I was live, by the way. I was live. And I talked about it right here on the 20th. And it was like $1.60. I had a cost average on this, very low. And I bought it for $1. I bought it for $1 because somebody out there, $1.50, whatever it was, somebody out there gave me some info. A guy I met gave me the info. He said, Marantz, this is the company you want to be invested with. If anybody remembers this, it was pretty awesome back in the day. We were all sitting there, we're like, wow, this thing, really? And within the next 2 days, it just went bloop, 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 bloop. Up, sideways, up, gone. And I want to say on the daily, it even hit like $10 at that time. I know it says it's only at $9, but nah, I mean, it went crazy in the pre-market, whatever. So to go from $1 to $9, that was an 8x run. I sold somewhere in the 4s, I want to say, something like that. I doubled my money, whatever, boom. But then everybody said I got this wrong. And I was just saying, hey guys, this is a stock that I'm looking at. But remember, I don't introduce new stocks to you. Never do, never will, not like that. I'm a GameStop guy. But everybody said I was wrong. If you were here back then, you remember the streams when this happened. Okay? So, it went down all the way to 61 cents a share again in 2023. I'll remind you that everybody told me I was wrong. You don't know what you're talking about, Marantz. You're trash. Huh. You know what's crazy? I'm not trash. I'm just saying. What's crazy is something like this. You just can't draw lines. That's a crazy thing, right? A pennant from April of 23 all the way on a breakout of July of 24. So a year bullish pennant that was tipping out at $4, down, testing the bottom at $1.30. Yeah, broke out, had a breakout, and never came back. Shot up again all the way to $10, the previous resistance. Okay? Previous resistance, been here before. Another bullish pennant. I bet they were discouraged. There's your support. Hit the bottom. We found it. Took off. Gone. Why do I show it to you? Why do I care? I don't show it to you to say, oh my God, you could have bought that at $1 and you'd be at 20 and you'd 20x your money. No, that's not why I'm showing it to you. It's not, oh, Marantz is so right. It has nothing to do with that. I'm reading the comment right now. It says, Marantz, YouTube is putting commercials in on a long 1 minute at your stream. Never seen anything like that before. Well, shit. That's good. I guess. We'll see if I get paid for that. I don't know how that works. But here was my point. Just to the stock itself, guys. The problem that you're having now with the stock is that every stock that I'm pointing out moves within these bullish pennants. And we've looked at all of them, guys. Trust me, I've shown everybody the way they work. It's amazing how you can draw it and they break out and then it uses support and still takes off. Draw it right here. Check that out. Beautiful pennant. Oh my God. Bullish divergence. Breakthrough. Capitulate all the way through. Run all the way up. Look at this. Sexy. Oh. Alibaba. Same thing. Push down. Push up. All the way through the zones. Push up. Push down. Pushed out. Pushed up. Push down. Pushed out. Like it's rinse and repeat. Everybody moves this way. You know why? Because this is mathematics. This is you're buying, selling, taking profit, buying, selling, price discovery. This is everything you want it to be in stock, the stock world. Everybody gets to operate this way, except for one very beloved stock. It's right here. This little bad boy has the potential to have the same movements. But for whatever reason, the push up, the push down meets extreme support, a layered support. The reason why you have layered support here and you can't go down, we can only go sideways, is because we have bonds at 28, we have bonds at 29, we have warrants at 32, we have cash, $10 billion of active assets. So you're going to tell me that we can't get to these levels. Can't. The word is can't. That's why it's here. Thinking something can't do it and thinking it can do it, you're both correct. You're both good. I think I can. I think I can't. Yeah, you're both correct. But this is what's been happening on the largest scale I've ever seen in my life on stocks. And I've been paying attention to them for a very long time. Wouldn't you agree? You have a push down. You have support. You have a pop up out. You have a push down. You have support. You're going to have a pop up out. Retest the all-time highs right here. Every stock's doing the same thing. Everything you see that has this run in it. But GameStop doesn't get to run. GameStop's muted and pushed down by bots. Why do I say bots? I've invited everyone I've ever talked to in this little world about, let's talk about GameStop. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about AMC. Let's talk. So I'm going to give you this example, okay? This is the new example that I have for you. We'll go to here. Don't worry, we're going to get back to that piece right there. Don't worry about that. This is a guy right here. I don't know if he's really a guy. I don't know who he really is. But his name is Red Flag Robbie. Red Flag Robbie starts showing up on my feed, bros. Everywhere. You got almost 1,000 followers. Good job, Red Flag Robbie. You know what Red Flag Robbie says? Everyone is freaking out because AMC filed an S3. It doesn't mean they're diluting now. Did you ever think Adam Aaron wanted shares ready to sell when everything crashed and shorts got margin called? Now, who here tweets? Do you tweet? I tweet. Do you tweet? Would you ever tweet AMC filed a form S3 S-3 ASR? Would you ever write that? I wouldn't. Certainly not if I'm talking to people. But for whatever reason, this is what he wants to write. Not an ATM for 150 million shares. No, they filed a Form S3. You would just say S3. Would you call it an ASR as well? No. Nah, I've been doing this too long, dude. Oh my God, bros. Oh my God. This is it. This is it, bro. This is it. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna end this stream because my damn microphone keeps going out. It's like I'm hacked, bro. This dude writes, I'm not leaving AMC. I'm currently have $89,000 in the stock. I'll put another $89,000 into it until the short's covered. Market makers think they can naked short our stocks down, try to scare retail out. I'm not selling at the bottom. I'm not leaving. And you got a perfect picture of Jack Daniels, Red Bull, and some cash. Just so that we're clear, $89,000 at this point, you probably buy the whole company. I'm just saying, good for you, Red Flag Robbie. My bad. This dude's ridiculous. He has no idea what he's talking about. It's gross, guys, what we're dealing with here. And these people, these bots, okay? Bots. You're not a bot, Robbie? Good. Then show me where you got your $89,000 plus another $89,000 to put into a losing investment. And the fact that you can't read a balance sheet and you're attacking GameStop investors. I hear GameStop people currently hate on AMC. I don't understand why. We're in the same fight. Don't divide the ape community. A lot of hate and shills on AMC today. Yeah. You keep farming for engagement. Every post is a farm for engagement. Every single one. Powell Investment Advisories just bought $25,000. What, to short it? I'm trying to figure out why this guy is just posting about bullshit on AMC. They got this at, where did they get this at? AMC is this on the clearance rack? AMC margin calls are coming. I mean, this is embarrassing what we're dealing with. But these guys are out here. They're out here. And it's too bad. So don't worry. I invited this dude here. Let's see. I'm with you until the end. I'm not leaving. He has a cost average of $10. He's down 90% as of today. 1060 is his cost average. and he has a total loss of 76,000. His market value at the moment is $12,000. So he absolutely is walking out of here with nothing. To go from 80,000 to 12,000, that should hurt. That should tell you what's going on. But he's on Robinhood. Amount invested $200. Share purchase 136. Wow. Absolutely crazy. Just keep throwing your money back at it. I think people need to. I DM'd him. I said, come on in. Another guy messaged me in my videos today. Josh Sky. Have you read the Financial Services House Committee report? AMC is what caused January 21 with GameStop. AMC is 4x more leverage than GameStop. The video you posted is why you will always be poor. AMC is the way. Buying more AMC this week. AMC is the best investment of the century. This guy is either short seller or complete loser, maybe both. Talking about me. Investment of the century, he said. Call me a short seller. I don't think these guys even read balance sheets. Like AMC has like retained losses of $9 billion. Adam Aron himself has made more money than the company over the last decade. The CEO makes more money than the company makes. Period. It's mind-boggling to me. But it's not, because I don't think any of these people are real. And if they're real, I'd love to talk to them. Robbie, I want to talk to you, bro. You're down 70-something thousand. You keep throwing money into it because what your cost average is going to come down. You're at $10.60, and you can't move it because you obviously bought in at the height of it all. 8 million. Firm believer AMC is the hedge against GameStop. Yes. How long until he figures it out? I'm taking bets. Oh, that I was muted? Yeah, sorry, guys. I got you guys on speed dial now. 3 full commercials just to watch now. Shaking my head. Vincey, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on with that. AMC sounds like a struggling movie theater from my youth. It's worse than that. It's worse than that. The fact that they don't know who the man is, Adam Aron, and what he stands for and what he does to the public and what he did to the public, allegedly, AMC is the worst investment I've ever seen in my life, next to Mullen Automotive. Mullen Automotive is even worse, but I don't think anybody's doing it anymore. Why pay money to see Marantz talk with that Nancy weirdo? I don't know what that means, but thank you, B-Dog. You know, here's my thing. There's some other things going on out here in this world, and Adam Aron's offering up more shares of AMC. If you guys are not familiar, he did an offering for $150 million this morning. He didn't complete his last offering, so for him to put out another offering, but at this value, what do they plan to do with this money? You're not going to raise $100 million on a dying investment, but if you did raise $100 million or $150 million, whatever the hell they think they're going to raise, I just think the number's so massive that people are numb to the numbers that are being presented. Like, I'll give you this example that what's happening on CapEx and commitments via AI. $650 billion coming out of the Mag 7, and when that number's announced, that's what's going to happen this year. Like, no way. Like, the number's so mind-boggling. You're just like, is that serious? Are you real right now? We're pumping these companies to pump their own companies just to keep the economy up. Valuations are just going through the roof. Revenues go up. They say revenues, it keeps increasing. That's because things are more expensive. Prices keep going up. Yeah, your revenue is going to increase. Does it mean that your units went up? It's about dollars per man hour. It's about units sold, not revenue. You can show me all the revenue in the world. Show me what your profit is. That's not what's happening today. So when I see things like this, where people are offering shares and $100 million, and people just go, it's not a big deal. No, it's a massive deal. You can't find it. Not on a dying company. This is exactly what Michael Saylor tries to do. He tries to raise money via ATM. Your shares are worth nothing. Half the people out here in the world, in S&P 500, in this world of AI, they have valuations and they're buying things with the valuation given to them. They're taking margin and leverage off of their own books for trumped up valuations. No returns. There are no returns. There is no net profit for the whole market. I've seen this before. This dot-com bubble. Dot-com did this. Dot-com, let me tell you, you could just say, I'm making up a website called blah, blah, blah.com. And you would get valuation for it because it was the boom. It was the internet boom. And you know what happened? Private equity came in and sucked up every pump and dump. That's why I told you what I told you about cryptocurrency yesterday. I don't believe in cryptocurrency. I never have. It's a pump and dump via the elites, via the banks. They own it all. They own every Bitcoin you'll ever own. And then here we are going, okay, we're going to try to buy some. We'll see how it goes. Guess what? We saw how it went. But you can leverage it, and that's okay. We'll play the game that you're playing. But you're going to string it out because now you have Bitcoin a part of ETFs and whatever it may be. But Mag 7's still falling apart. This whole economy is bullshit. It's okay. Let's get you back on track. Watch this. I'm going to give you an example of bullshit, right? Watch it. This is what's going to happen. Before I even get back to your video and you talking, this guy who made comments and said, "Did you ever read the GameStop Financial Committee report?" I wonder. Look at Cassandra here, okay? Cassandra is the hottest investor in the world. I think Cassandra is a traditional short. Okay, I don't trust Cassandra. Me personally, I don't trust Cassandra. You can, just for everyone, that's Dr. Michael Burry. But here he shows you a chart of Palantir. And he says Palantir has a head and shoulders pattern, which we already knew about. And it's falling through the roof. It's falling all the way back down to support. And then the landing area that's going to be way down here at the bottom. So they're going to lose hundreds of billions of dollars in market cap. Because if you don't know, Palantir trades at a 500x PE ratio. And they're depleting shares, paying executives with the 500x, with the 400x, with the 300x valuation. So as they're diluting their own shareholders via bonuses to their executives, who are in turn selling their shares back to the public, that's diluting them faster in valuation than they're actually getting in earnings. Oh, but they make $1 billion, Marantz. I don't care. $1 billion? Cool. That's amazing. 70% of it is government contracts. Good luck. Where you at? Should be somewhere around 50 billion, 100 billion, 200 billion, whatever you want to call it. But it's not a $500 billion company. So they have a landing area a little north of $50 a share. It's coming. That's what Cassandra's telling you. But you see, here's the thing about Dr. Michael Burry telling you this. This is the part that you guys have to live life and remember. There's this company here. This company's called Chemdex, okay? Chemdex is a company that was later known as Ventro Corporation, then NextPraise Inc., and was a business-to-business e-commerce company back in the dot-com bubble. It was notable for its $7 billion of market cap during the dot-com bubble, despite minimal revenues. I'm giving you one example, guys. One example of what happened during the dot-com bubble. They went ahead and they're bringing in around $3 million. Bringing in $3 million with the valuation of $7 billion. The company raised, it's very different than actually making. They raised $45 million in venture capitalist funds. And in 1999, July 27, 1999, the company became a public company via an IPO that raised $112 million. So they raised $112 million on IPO, and yet their valuation was up to $7 billion, guys. Yeah. $7 billion from $100 million. Now, the company had a market cap of $758 million, despite only having $29,000 in sales in 1998. Say the number again. $29,000 in sales. $165,000 worth of sales. Could you imagine $29,000 and yet you get valuation of $758 million? This is Criminal valuations. In September of 1999, the company acquired Promdex, whatever, for $340 million in stock. They utilized their own stock at the gross valuation to grab other things that still put them in debt and they didn't make a profit. So as you fast forward, they did this with $150 million in stock right here, and the stock price surged to over $100 a share. In February of 2025 or of 2000, 2020, or February 25 of 2000, the stock price hit $243 per share, guys. Phenomenal, right? Good. A year later, 18 months later, it went from $2.49 a share to 39 cents. All right? Listen. This is not an anomaly. This is not, oh, it could happen, it should happen. This is going to happen. The whole AI infrastructure is going to be exposed because just like the dot-com bubble where they tried to put a price on it, there was no price put on it. You were the losers, whether you're AOL or Yahoo or anyone else that put a price on it. Yahoo was the number one search engine. But then, what happened? You found competition walk in, and we got better. That's Google. Guess what happened to Yahoo? Private equity had to come in and pay themselves off of that carcass. This is what's going to happen right now with all of these failed AI companies. And I'm not saying Palantir is a failed AI company. I'm telling you valuations for it, that's failed. Just so we can connect the dots even further between Chemdex that was grossly overvalued and had to file for bankruptcy, it took them, till 2011 to go into bankruptcy, an additional 9 years to carve out every asset and get switched over to Tribuity, right? Well, guess what? Massachusetts firm right here called Rocket Software, what did they do? They bought out Tribuity. Oh, I know. Connect the dots even further, go to Rocket Software, and you'll see it right here. Since 2018, Bain Capital has owned a majority stake in the company. We know. We know how it works. How they just go from one to the next to the next. I hope you pay attention. My point being that if you're invested into this market today, at the gross valuation that is happening across the board, every company, there's only one that's being treated fairly, that's being treated undervalued, that's being pinned down, and it's called GameStop. That's it. GameStop has enough cash and optionality to take over the world. People don't believe that. They think they get their valuations of billions and billions and billions. When the water turns off, how's this fire going to burn? Oh, the water is CapEx. The water is CapEx, guys. When the CapEx stops, when Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Nvidia, Apple, Tesla, when they stop bullshitting, you're going to find out just what you don't have. Yeah. It's only going to take one. It's the first one to stop dancing. But remember what these guys all did. They all got to meet with this administration on launch day. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put these parameters into place. We're going to keep this baby going. Why? Because everyone's not dead yet. They're still young, apparently. Apparently, 80's the new 20. Huh. I think I got this right. I think AI companies are going to find no value. And people are going to go back to the table, and whoever loaned them money is going to be on the hook for it. And they're going to need a handout, and they're going to need some funding, and they're going to need leadership and direction. And here, I know this guy who's really seasoned and talented. His name's Ryan Cohen. Maybe he has a plan for us. He probably does, but he's going to hold you for a king's ransom. And that's what we're going to get. We're going to get a king's ransom for our shares, for our building, for our culture, for what we built, and because you believe in it. The rest of these failed projects, AMC, Bed Bath & Gone, Big Lots, doesn't matter what they put in front of you, all of it's crumbling. Kohl's is crumbling. Macy's is crumbling. ADT is crumbling. You see, I'm a firm believer that Dr. Michael Burry prints out stuff in public to cover his ass in private. When he starts naming things, I think they should acquire this and that. Lululemon. Yeah, no. Why the hell is he naming private equity investments? Elliott just bought $1 billion worth of that company. Why would I want to go in partnership with them? I wouldn't. Unless Ryan's ready to do the battle, the good fight. And if he is, I'm down with him. Because the more he keeps doing the good fight, the more he keeps jumping onto things, we all follow suit. We know what it is. But nobody went along with Bed Bath & Beyond. They developed YouTube channels. They developed Reddit personalities. They developed, infomercials and talk shows to come talk to you after the fact. None of it existed while he was in it. When Ryan Cohen bought Bed Bath & Beyond, there was not one channel on YouTube promoting Bed Bath & Beyond. We were content with, hey, we are a GameStop investor, and this is what we're going to do. We're not dipping our toes in that dirt. It wasn't until he sold that all of this came out the woodwork and got pushed in front of you, and Bill Pulte came with the dollars, and Vivek Vinswamy, and Ian Carroll, everybody came rushing. I feel like I live in this box of truth and everyone's just lying around me. Isn't it kind of scary? Saw this dumbass movie called like Blink If You're Okay or something like that, right? My wife and I saw it a couple months ago. It's a Zoe Kravitz movie. And it's supposed to be a play on Epstein Island where you take the girls and they're like, whatever. It's because they take this drug and it basically makes you forget about what really happened the night before. And I think that's what they want me to do. They want me to forget what happened the year before, the investment before. They want me to stop recording and making videos because, hey, this guy has a track record for the last 5 years that proves everything we've been talking about. One YouTube channel in all of America can expose everything in front of you. And we have. Are people watching? Imagine being muted and shunned when you're telling the truth. And all we can do is tell the next person. I have a shout out right now to my person. Somebody in Canada bought the book. Marantz Rantz, Connect the Dots. I don't know if you guys know the book. It's for sale. It's in the description of the video. It's all over the website. Somebody in Canada bought a copy. I love it whenever UK bought a copy. This is all happened yesterday. I was like, yo, book's going out to Canada. Book's going somewhere. So it's roving around the country. And what does the book do? It tells you why GameStop's going to be successful and how GameStop beat private equity. It tells you the blueprint and the battleground. You should read it. It'll teach you how to invest moving forward. Ryan's reading it. There's no doubt in my mind Ryan understands what the hell we're talking about. But I want to thank all the haters out there. We wouldn't have a spot without you. Don't worry, I got to get a new cord. That's all I'm thinking about in my brain right now. It's racking my brain. A new damn cord to plug in my microphone, but I will buy it. And I want to thank somebody. Who was that? Sir Moist, 33 months with the channel, bro. Firm believer by Fishy. Fishy bought memberships and a $5 super chat. I appreciate you, Fishy. That money, when I get it next month, I'm going to buy me a new cord, bro. I met him and Adam Aaron. I met him, and Adam Aaron is a scumbag like you wouldn't believe. No, like I would believe. Like I would believe, Mike. Come on now. He's scummy. He's that kind of guy that when you meet him, you just don't even want to shake his hand. You feel disgusted. That's why I've never shaken your hand, Mike. The raise to cover their bonuses, yeah. Bro, you're good, Mike. You're good with me, bro. Robinhood has a great clearinghouse. Have fun with that. Ooh. Have fun with that? Somebody asked me if I ever read the Financial Committee report. This is like one of my favorite headlines. It says, "We don't handle scale well." That is probably the biggest understatement of the day. That's Robinhood talking to each other. Here's my favorite one, though. A further detailed in the information that the NSCC provided to Robinhood, the automatic portal, that the largest components of the company's collateral deposit requirement was a value at risk charge of approximately $1.3 billion, as well as an excess capital premium charge of $2.2 billion. of which Robinhood had not calculated. Robinhood's calculated that of the 1.3 billion value at risk, okay, approximately 850 million was attributed to AMC and approximately 250 million was attributed to GameStop. You see, this is what somebody wrote to me today. Marantz, you realize that AMC was the bigger problem, not GameStop. Maybe you missed this part in this. But the 850 million was attributed to AMC and 250 was attributed to GME. That was Robinhood's calculation of 1.3 value at risk. The ECP, the excess capital premium, was actually 2.2 billion. Where do you think the other billion came from? How big do you think we had a problem? Maybe they didn't understand how deep it was. At 9:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the morning of January 28th, 2021, 19 minutes before the market opened, Robinhood Securities received an updated deposit requirement notice from the NSCC that outlined the total deposit requirement of approximately 1.4 billion was with the reduction in ECP charged to $0. This left Robinhood needing to meet an overall collateral deficit of at the NSCC of approximately 734 million by the NSCC at 10 a.m. Okay, listen to me. Do you know what all of this means? One, I've already explained all of this to everybody. If you ever saw the video, it's 3 years old. It's in the Discord. I just put it in the GME channel. You can watch. I did it 3 years ago, and I showed you the whole story. When they actually called their bluff, they get to lower the ECP. Do you know why? Because they were going position-only close. That's why. There was no risk involved. They get to lower it to 0. There's no risk at all because they're going to close it. Only. No buying. Therefore, they're able to get away with it. And why? Because that's what they were requested to do. That's what they were told to do. You have no idea how big GameStop was at the time and how big it is today. You want to know how massive it is today? You have to pay. You have to pay to promote the channel. You don't get to talk about it. They make sure nobody knows about it. Because if you knew the truth about GameStop and how positioned they are, people would be falling over their feet to get to GameStop. $9 billion cash. All the profit in the world. No debt. No real debt. 0%. I'm not worried about that ever. I never will be. What you think of AMC dilution last night, right before Jamie bottomed and blasted off? Kind of like he knows volatility's coming. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what that means. I'm worried about the yen carry trade. Why? Are you invested in yen? What are you worried about? If these companies would go on Shark Tank, all of them would scream scam. They'd all be fighting over GameStop. Yes. It's not a nonsensical number and impossible to spend. Specifically, when data centers take 3 to 4 years to just even build at best. That's fine. Don't forget America Online and Netscape. No, I won't. Thank you. Been in uranium for 2 years. I'm more than fine. That's why they blocked and banned you? I would too, yeah. Down for the moon. Skipping out Uranus. Marantz, can you do some stock analysis, company versus GameStop on XYZ block? I think it would be a great acquisition. Oh, Lemwalk. Yeah, let's do that. Stock analysis compared to. The hell's wrong with these kids, bro? Yeah. You know, let's compare these things, bro. What's that? My grandma's cooking to McDonald's. Let's do that. One is the greatest thing that ever walked this planet Earth, my grandmother. And two is McDonald's. Whatever you're going to force feed yourself. Can you sign a copy for me before it's shipped? I can't. It's not coming from me. GameStop and the S&P 500 is like peanut butter and jam, baby. Okay. What's good, chat? What's up, Marantz? How you guys doing? What's up, Colt51? Love you guys. I'm here because Marantz is a D&D guy and brighter than he even knows. Burton can give two shits. What do you think? I'm a DD guy. I'm a due diligence guy. I'm brighter than he even knows. I know I'm brilliant. What the hell? I don't need you to tell me. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. I walk around modest. I invest in radioactive mutant animals. Yeah. These people are so fake. I agree, bro. Can I tell you guys something? I can't with you guys, okay? First off. You guys are dumb, okay? I was gonna say it to you guys. You're trying to tell me, do I know how great I am, or I don't know how great I am? Are you kidding? I walk around with greatness. We're gonna talk, okay? We talk it out, whatever, bro. You guys know what it's like. Like I guess you guys like to watch the show, right? You guys like to watch the show. You guys like to interact with me. I talk, you listen. Could you imagine working with me? Just working with me, like all day. And you have this problem, right? You have like a problem, and you come up and you're like, "Excuse me, boss. Excuse me. Here's my situation." And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, "Oh, yeah, okay. Sounds good. Okay, here's what I would do." Yeah, you'd have to pay for that. You'd have to pay for that advice, brothers. Sorry. Ooh. You couldn't imagine. You'd probably come to work every day, never call out. I want to work with that guy. This guy got me triggered, bro. My mind, it works. Block Inc. has $35 billion market cap, and Jack Dorsey owns it, like 8%, along with tons of other funds that hold controlling positions. GameStop can't acquire it. I wouldn't say can't. I don't use the word can't. But peanut butter and jam, Trailer Park Boys reference. See, I don't watch that show, bro. I don't watch that show. I know nothing about it. But this dude, he got me going. Sir Moist, he said, I invest in radioactive mutated animals. Yeah, you know? Hey, by the way, if I showed you the chart again, GameStop's going up and to the right. I just want to make sure we put that out there. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. Hey, guys, I'm a thug. I want a new cord. I want to go live when I go live. I want to do my own thing. But you know what, guys? I also want to play World of Warcraft. Radioactive!
Nah, we were just holding click, buy, repeat. Off the grid, but never off track. Stacking signals, not just stacks. While they sold dreams, we read the signs. Charts don't lie, up and to the right. They wrote us off, said we were toast. But look who's laughing from the post. You chase the hype, we build the base. One share, one step, we hold the space. Don't call this a comeback, we're just on time. Like a rocket fueled by retail minds. They throw shade. They called it dead, they called it old. But legends grow while stories fold. You short the truth, you lose the fight. With a glitch in your oversight. Flashbulbs, front page, deja vu. We bought, we held, we broke right through. From basement boards and discount bins. Now we're the storm they couldn't spin. Don't call this a comeback, we're just on time. Like a ticker climbing past design. Still deep in the green, still holding tight. Still pressing by with no end in sight. No just a masterclass. Wasn't gone, just letting the shorts pile up. Marantz Rantz. I don't rush. I raid. I build. 10Q pulled page 82. Hidden strength in plain view. No alarm, just steady facts. Cash on deck and zero cracks. They see memes, I see models. They want pumps, I see throttles. They scroll charts, I trace flows. The exit plan nobody knows. I don't hype, I cite the math. Margins rising quarter path. No drama, no theatrics. Just earnings calls and quiet tactics.
She's on my mind again, but she ain't the one lying next to me.
Slipped out of bed at 2 or 3. Said I needed air, but it's the T plus D. Truth is, I was deep in the feed, watching G and me start to break free. You wore silk, I wore stress. You lit candles, I watched the press. 1 red, 2 green. My heart was on a screen, not in the scene. She don't text, she don't speak, but she moves like a child in a gamma peak. And when she dips, I don't let go. That RSI's got so you could talk. GameStop flame breaking out while I forget your name. Not a crush, this chart's divine. Bull flag wrapped in a neckline sign. Take a talk, hold a bleed. You want my love, but this in need. I still care, I won't pretend, but I'm married to a breakout that may never end. Dinner's cold, wine gone flat. Urine laced, but my brain's on a short trap. You said, why do you keep checking your phone? I said, it's just news, but my eyes were gone. She's consolidating, coiling tight. Cup and handle under candlelight. I promised tonight, just us, no screen. But her volume spiked and I broke routine. You said choose, I froze in place. One in your arms, the other out of space. She dipped once, I held my nerve. She bounced back, I swerved, I swerved. Love shouldn't need a stop-loss plan, but baby, the squeeze is who I am. Tick a tock, moonlight ride. You kissed me once, but I checked the tide. It's GME, it's always been more than stock. It's discipline. Tick a tock, head and heart. I fell in love with every part. She don't lie, she don't fake. Just climb slow until charts break. She don't love me back, but she's real sometimes. That's enough.